Anthony. Sorry the truck running in the background. I want to get it warmed up before towing this heavy load of wood. Probably total weight on the trailer is probably about 12,000 pounds. Thought I just saw a deer, but total weight on the trailer is probably close to 12,000 pounds, 8,500 pounds payload of firewood in there. We're gonna go deliver this to one of my long-time customers I've had for probably 8 to 10 years at this point. A great guy. So we're gonna pay him a visit, deliver him a load of wood, make sure he stays warm this winter. And then later on we're gonna go make more of those firewood racks. So then the stuff that we have laying on the ground here. We're gonna go ahead and make some more of those firewood racks. So we pick up what's laying on the ground here. And then when we do split some more wood, we can go directly into another rack. This one's probably gonna fill up a rack right now. Stick it into high idle because it's about 30 degrees out today. It's not quite warm yet, so a little noisy. But we'll get a rack for the stuff that's on the ground. We'll get a rack for the next batch to go in. So we'll probably build 2, maybe 3 racks. They work out pretty good. We just need to do a couple little tweaks here and there, weld onto the tractor. Probably gonna do that in this video as well. That's gonna be on Tuesday. Today's Sunday for you guys. In the previous video you guys saw, we filled up the trailer. And we also filled up a couple of those, one of those bundle racks after we dumped the first bundle rack, the firewood rack in the dump trailer. That worked out pretty good. So we're gonna try it again. We're gonna do a little bit of iterations. We're going to do a little bit of tweaks to it to make those racks a little bit more robust, a little easier to dump. I think so far that they're working better than what I've seen in IBC totes, but I don't think they're going to work in my application if I ever get a conveyor. If I get a conveyor, I'd like to just drop the wood from the end of the conveyor right into the totes or the firewood racks or whatever you want to call them, and then dump them from there. So we won't be able to drop from the top on those firewood racks, but we'll be able to stack into them, no problem. But let's get to it. Let's head down the road, get this firewood delivered, make sure this customer stays happy and warm. So just finished up the wood delivery, everything went smooth, so popped over to George's place at Full Creek Farms. Gonna help him put some siding on the barn and make some firewood racks. So let's get to it.
Let's see. Side.
So we're squaring one end here on the bottom, nailing them in place, and then we'll run across the top with a string line. We'll cut them just going down to here and then putting the windows in.
Go grab that hammer over there.
So these are the decking boards for the firewood racks. We got our stringers there in 3 separate piles. We got enough for 6. And we're working on decking boards and we work on the uprights. Well, we got quite a bit of the siding up. Right there is a people door, so we gotta knock out those 2x4s. We got trim work and stuff to adjust in the door jamb, so we left them open. Underneath this overhang here, all done. We're leaving the tops because he's gonna draw a string line across the top and cut them with a circular saw. And in between here is gonna be clear plastic, so they're gonna be like windows. Tuck out this section right here so you can drive in from right here and pull in, so it's gonna be a T-style aisle in the middle of the barn. We got this wall done. Ran out of boards in that back corner. Had just enough for this wall here. And did that whole side. Next step is going to be upstairs in the loft. Yep.
So you didn't have any lights on or anything? Or?
Lights on?
Oh, not that I noticed.
You didn't accidentally leave your headlights on?
Time for the uprights. Well, today's the next day. We're over back in the wood yard. Got Timber with me. He's gonna help, maybe a little bit. Who knows? But we ran out of daylight yesterday, so we just wrapped these up under a little bit of light we had. We couldn't get a good film out of it, so we just left it as it was. Timber's all excited to be in a new place. He hasn't been here before. Come on. Stay over here. Yeah, that's a good boy. What do you think of the new wood racks? So we got 3 new wood racks in here. We're going to unload these things. I have a pile off the end of the splitter. We'll stack one of these with what's on the end of the splitter, get that stuff out of the way. Probably continue the rest of the way with what's in the pile there of cut rounds. Come on. Yeah, he's wandering around learning the location, so I want him to learn where his boundaries are. He's pretty good at that. So we're gonna get this unloaded and get started. Dump trailer out of the way. Now it's time to stack these guys up. Curious to see what the moisture content of this stuff is now that it's been sitting for a couple days. When it was freshly split, the maple like this guy about 30 to 35% moisture content, and the ash was about 22 to 25. What are you doing, buddy? You love giving your kisses, don't you? I'm trying to work there, sir. So fluffy. You're a good boy. See if I find you a stick. You want a stick? Or you just want pets? We have the next order, which is 14 inch, and then we have an order after that, which is 12 inch. Good old days, we like to steal them. Get it. Get it. There you go. You happy dog? Sit. Shake. Nice to meet you. Speak. Alright, hold on. Lay down. Good boy. Speak. Good boy. Get it? Yeah. Oh, you just want to gnaw on that for a little bit? Yeah. Go get it. Get your stick. Go get your stick. Get it. Get it. Good boy. You're a good boy. You're a happy dog. So a viewer suggested to use zip ties. So I grabbed a couple of zip ties and I grabbed the tape measure. I'm assuming that the zip ties go off the side of the handle like this. So we'll see where this lies for 16 and 14 inch. I'm assuming go from the bar. So yeah, from the bar to the tip of it, there's about 16 and a half. So I'll trim half an inch off of there. Let's see where this is. Yeah, it's right at 16 right there. So we're going to try that, running with that. Maybe that'll be a little bit quicker than the mark I got on the side of the bar that likes to wear out. So, yeah, let's get to cutting. Let's see. Just added some labeling on here because it all wore off. We'll try that. First pull! quite full yet, so I have a pile here. There's 2 face cord. Some of it's 14-inch, so I'm going to try pulling some of the smaller stuff out and top this guy off for the customer. Most of this is about 18-inch, so it's not going to work for this customer. He needs 14. Alright, now this is full. It's time to load this up, but before we do that, I'd like to remind you guys that we're going to have a live stream tomorrow. That's the only reason why I'm posting this video today. Still remind you guys because I forgot to do so last time in the last video that I posted on Sunday. So there's going to be a live stream tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Not sure exactly where I'm going to have it. I'd like to have it here in Woodyard, but we're having some technical difficulties with internet connection and stuff. So I'm probably going to have to do it back at the farm where we have Wi-Fi, but I hope to see you guys there. Also, if you'd like to support this channel more directly, you can go on to TimberlandFarmsNY.com and order yourself up some merch. So not only is this channel going to benefit, but we probably get this little buddy here a nice little dog bone to have. He's a good boy. He deserves one. He's been helping me all the afternoon in the Woodyard. So yeah, if you're looking for any t-shirts or hoodies, we got you covered over at TimberlandFarmsNY.com. I'll leave a link in the description below. You can also pick yourself up a ball cap hat. So without further ado, let's get this thing loaded, and I hope you guys give me a thumbs up like on this video. Looks a lot bigger in the back of the truck like this, but I think we're going to secure this thing down just so it doesn't go anywhere. We don't have far to go, but I'll take you guys along with me wherever we actually take this. So I measured these racks out so I have enough room to fit 2 of these inside the bed of a truck without any issue. So this just takes up the back half. I don't even have to remove the gooseneck ball. And the tailgate closes without an issue. Alright, we're ready to hit the road. Well, we made it to our delivery location, but not without any issue or problems. So our last corner to make it here, lost a bunch of pieces of wood out in the middle of the road. Stop, toss them in, and happenstance, sorry for all the wind noise, but happenstance, a good buddy of mine from the Marines, he's actually stationed out in Arizona. He was actually in town. I was not aware, but he was kind enough to stop and lend me a hand throwing this stuff back in the truck and make sure it's secure and make it back to this destination here. I want to thank him for his service and all other veterans out there and active duty members. He's here for leave because he's expecting, and I want to wish him the best with his new one on the way. So, time to get this thing unloaded. Well, it's dark out now, and we finished that wood delivery without any issue. We're gonna have to do something to make sure the wood stays in there, maybe wrap a tarp around it or something, so then the wood stays inside the rack in the back of the pickup truck. But for next week's video,
probably Sunday I'll post it. We got a grab hook, slip hook here, as well as a grab hook that I cut the hook end off of it to weld on to the pallet fork frame, as well as a couple of these D-rings. So this hook can go on the end of this. These can mount to those firewood racks, and it'll be on a short chain. It will be on a short chain, which I have extra of out in the Woodyard, and they could just slip into this. So stay tuned for that when we put this together, as well as fix the tractor. But thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more.